Right now at noon, a woman has turned herself in for a homicide on Madison's north side yesterday afternoon, what she said led to the shooting. And Milwaukee Bucks guard Sterling Brown opens up about what happened the night of his arrest at a Walgreens parking lot, why he says the issue is much bigger than just illegal parking.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Hanna, and we start with breaking news from Madison. Police say a woman has turned herself in for the fatal shooting of a 25-year-old man on the north side yesterday afternoon. Police say 22-year-old Heaven Grant approached detectives who were investigating the shooting scene on East Bluff. She told officers she had recently broken up with the victim. He allegedly saw her driving and started following her car. Grant reportedly pulled into a parking lot, got out of her car, and talked with the victim. Then Grant told police she shot the victim as he was getting into her car. The victim ended up back in the car that he was traveling in with at least one other person that stopped on the North Sherman Avenue after seeing firefighters in the area and went to ask them for medical help. Madison's Board of Police and Fire Commissioners is seeking public input on hiring the next police chief. Due to the pandemic, the board had to pause plans to host 4 public town hall meetings to gather information about experiences and characteristics that should be considered during the hiring process. One way to share your input is through Zoom at a regular PFC meeting on Monday and a special meeting on July 22nd. Time slots to speak are first come, first serve. You can also fill out an online survey to provide input. We have a link to that at channel3000.com. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your pre-holiday forecast.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mark. Things are still dry out there for us this afternoon. That's certainly a welcome thing to see. We are seeing a couple of upper-level clouds out there. The temperatures are indeed warm. 84 is where we stand at this lunchtime. 86 for Janesville, 86 for Boscobel as well. All of us are in the 80s. The warmest spot would be Sheboygan, coming in at 88. Dew points are into the 60s, but not the 70s that we've seen for the past couple of days. So we're seeing these dew points that are just a couple degrees cooler, but nonetheless, it is still humid. The heat index a couple degrees warmer than the air temperature right now, also into the upper 80s and low 90s. There are no showers or thunderstorms at the moment, though we always have to watch at least for the small chance of a shower or thunderstorm as we go through the afternoon. Here's the next couple of hours for us. We'll see those temperatures top out at 88 before starting to cool back off as we approach 6 o'clock or so.
Cool is a relative term.
Yes, it is.
All right, Chris, we'll see you in a few minutes. New at noon, Milwaukee Bucks guard Sterling Brown is sharing his experience with police brutality with the goal of changing a corrupt system. He writes about his arrest in a Walgreens parking lot in January of 2018 when he was tased after parking illegally across 2 handicapped stalls. Brown says he rejected the city of Milwaukee's $400,000 offer to be quiet, quote, after cops kneed on my neck, stood on my ankle, and tased me. He said he had to reject the money because he can't be quiet and has a responsibility to help, quote, change the narrative for my people. After 20 minutes of standing outside in the rain and cold with a group of officers, Brown recalls one officer told him to take his hands out of his pockets. He said they must have felt threatened because they then started punching and kneeing him, trying to get him to the ground. He says the officer who tased him initially pulled out his gun. You can read the story online in the Players Tribute. About a month ago, Brown spoke out at a protest against police brutality and the death of George Floyd. He was backed by Bucks coaches, ownership, and staff. More than 7,000 people marched from the Pfizer Forum Plaza to Veterans Park. New orders are now in effect in Dane County to restrict mass gatherings and restaurant and bar activity. Restaurants are limited to 25% capacity, bars are limited to takeout only, and gatherings are limited to 10 people indoors and 25 people outdoors. This comes as the county surpasses 2,000 confirmed cases. Almost 1,000 of those cases are still active. The State Department of Health Services is urging residents to stay home for the 4th of July weekend as the state is experiencing a spike in cases. Nearly 20% of total COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin have tested positive within the past 2 weeks. Governor Evers says the message to stay home this weekend is especially important for young people to hear. DHS says the spike in cases has been driven in part by infections in young people, and contact tracing by some local health departments, including here in Dane County, shows many of those cases can be traced back to bars. The U.S. has surpassed 50,000 new coronavirus cases in a single day. Yesterday's total shatters the previous record of roughly 45,000 cases, which was set just last Friday. California had the most new cases with nearly 10,000. Chris Martinez reports from Los Angeles.
California is shutting down indoor service at bars, restaurants, wineries, and movie theaters in 19 of its 58 counties to stop the surge of COVID-19.
We just started getting business back, and we're still at only 50%. It's very aggravating. Yeah. Very aggravating.
In the last 2 weeks, cases in California are up more than 48%, and statewide, hospitalizations are up more than 50%.
We were able to bend the curve in the state of California. We're going to bend this curve again.
Here in Los Angeles County, the governor ordered all state beaches and parking lots to close over the holiday weekend. He's also asked all cities to cancel their fireworks shows.
Texas has the second highest number of cases. Statewide, nearly 7,000 patients are hospitalized with COVID.
We are really overwhelmed right now in the emergency department. It's very busy right now.
COVID-related deaths and hospitalizations in Arizona hit all-time highs Wednesday. Leslie Lopez lost her husband, Basilio, last week.
I told him, when you get home, I'm going to buy you a really nice cold beer, and he nodded yes. And then it just broke my heart because then he started crying, and we just all started crying, and that was the last time that we actually talked to him or saw him.
New emergency orders are in effect in Florida, which has the third highest number of cases. In Miami-Dade County, masks are now mandatory in all public spaces, both indoors and outdoors. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
In the Miami-Dade mask order does not apply to people who have respiratory conditions that make it difficult to cover their mouth and nose, people doing strenuous activities such as jogging, and children under the age of 2. President Trump is reversing his stance on wearing masks in public. During this morning's briefing, the president defended his administration's response to the pandemic and did not take questions. Yesterday on Fox Business News, he said he's, quote, all for masks. Tomorrow, President Trump plans to travel to Mount Rushmore for an Independence Day celebration where attendees will, quote, not be required to wear masks or socially distance. Developing this afternoon, the longtime girlfriend and alleged accomplice of accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein was arrested this morning. Ghislaine Maxwell is expected to have a court appearance today. According to a person familiar with the matter, Maxwell's location has been unclear since Epstein's arrest last summer. She's been under investigation by the Manhattan U.S. Attorney's Office for facilitating Epstein's recruitment of young girls and women. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I'm next to see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
We're going to show you how to make homemade pickles in just minutes. Yep, it's possible, and it happens today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, so stick around.
Ashley Home Store's Mattress Marathon ends soon. Don't miss our biggest mattress sale of the year. Pay as little as $22 a month for Tempur-Pedic with 6 years no-interest financing. Doorbuster Queen mattresses are just $95 while they last. Through Monday at Ashley Home Store.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm an actress. Under eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm, and I was so excited. We have a model. His name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful. That's all it takes. This 4th of July, in just 10 minutes, you'll look incredible. This is something that you can do in the convenience of your own home. It's a cream. It's a topical. It literally creates an invisible layer that tightens the skin and smooths it out. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. It feels great. Looks even better.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it, and I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, and I felt something happening, but I had no idea. Like, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines. Like, it's amazing. I love it.
I did this to my father at home because I was skeptical. Yes, I admit it. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. The appearance of his under eye bag was completely gone. We were screaming. You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself, I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real. This 4th of July is the best time to get Plexiderm for $14.95 and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
From a checkup to an emergency visit, SSM Health is ready to provide the high-quality care you've come to expect. And all our facilities are prepared to keep patients safe, in person or online. We're here. Schedule a visit today.
Salute massive savings at Ashley Home Store's Stars and Stripes event. Save up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. And interest-free financing for 3 years on top of our very best deals. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
If you've been to a farmer's market or the grocery store recently, you've probably noticed how reasonable cukes are right now. And for those of you who are growing them in your garden, you know how abundant they can be. So to take advantage of this bounty, let me show you how to turn them into pickles. As easy as 1, 2, 3. We start by slicing our cukes and onions. If you have a food processor with a slicing blade, this is the easiest way to go. I usually double or triple the recipe since these stay fresh in the fridge for about a week. So if you're making them, you might as well go ahead and make a bunch. Now, we'll put these in a microwave-safe bowl along with some sugar, white vinegar, and a bunch of spices, which includes mustard seed, salt, celery seed, and a bit of turmeric for color. We'll give these a good mix and microwave them for a few minutes. Just remember to give them a stir halfway through. Once they're done, cover them and pop them in the fridge for a couple of hours to chill up. The hard part will be deciding what to serve these with, since they go with just about everything. So whether you plan on serving them at your next family barbecue or pairing them up with tonight's dinner, you can't go wrong. To get the recipe for our homemade microwave pickles, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a picklicious way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Picklicious. All right, Howard, thank you. Coming up, we have some alert days in the forecast this weekend for showers and storm chances. Chris has your first warned forecast next.
I am crushing this to-do list.
Let me see. Smart home upgrade? Home gym?
Check.
What about the window, siding, and doors?
Cross something important off your list. Free installation on all windows, siding, and doors. And no interest for 1 year. The biggest sale of the year is here.
Free installation ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Aloha, I'm Gary Canolti, inviting News 3 Now viewers to join me on a fabulous tour to the Hawaiian Islands, October 14th to the 23rd. Enjoy the wonderful attractions and tropical scenery on Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. We'll pay our respects at Pearl Harbor, view the majestic landscapes of Waimea Canyon, and discover unique sea life at the Maui Ocean Center. Our vacation includes all airfare, resort hotels, and more. For your free brochure, call Holiday Vacations at 1-800-826-2266.
Incredible deals, huge markdowns, plus free doorstep shipping on everything. What a sale. The 4th of July sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I solemnly swear that I will support the veterans of the
United States Armed Forces.
I will defend the Constitution
Against all enemies. That I will commit.
to ensuring they are
Not forgotten.
and I will enable veterans to live the same life of opportunity.
they have provided me. So help me God.
Friday morning, Chris Reese says everything you need to know about the forecast headed into the 4th of July weekend.
And with new regulations in place for Dane County restaurants, a new outdoor program starting Friday could see a surge.
We'll see you starting at 4:30.
Trust us to get it right.
To keep you prepared.
When severe weather is on the way.
And your family's safety is on the line.
Our team and technology are ready to help you stay safe.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team on News 3 Now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Well, United Airlines adds back a large number of flights and a perfume that smells like outer space. Diane King Hall has your Money Watch report.
Stocks surged on the final trading day of the week in a holiday-shortened week. Wall Street cheered the latest employment numbers. The job market fired back up in June. According to the Labor Department, employers added 4.8 million jobs last month. That was better than expected. Meanwhile, 1.4 million Americans filed for unemployment claims last week, and the nation's unemployment rate now stands at 11.1%. The number of temporary job losses improved, while the number of job losses which were considered permanent worsened. United Airlines is beefing up its flight schedule. The air carrier says beginning in August, the amount of flights it has will triple compared to its June list. All told, it is adding 25,000 domestic and international flights from July. While travel demand remains a fraction of what it was in 2019, customers are beginning to return to the skies despite an uptick in coronavirus cases. And a spritz of eau de space is the scent meant to capture the smell of outer space. It was originally concocted by NASA to help train astronauts, but a limited supply is now up for sale. Eau de space sells for $29 via a Kickstarter campaign. The fragrance mimics astronauts' accounts of space's smoky and bitter essence with smells of seared steak, raspberries, and rum. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. I'm Diane King Hall.
All right, let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial's up 244 points. The NASDAQ up 108, and the S&P 500 up 29. Farm Director Pam Yankee is here today with today's Ag News.
Well, we're headed into one of the biggest grilling weekends in the calendar year, 4th of July. And one of the items that we'll find on that grill, hot dogs. Eric Mittenthal with the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council says that they're estimating we'll have about 150 million hot dogs this 4th of July weekend alone. I talked with him about the baseball season. You know, now we're just getting into it. Normally that would be well underway, and hot dogs a major staple around arenas and stadiums across the United States. He said despite the fact that baseball's been missing, hot dog sales have remained robust. What was interesting, if you're looking to spice up your hot dogs a little bit, you can use the ketchup, the mustard, the relish. But he also said that a lot of Wisconsinites like to have their hot dogs or their sausages boiled in beer before it heads to the grill. Wisconsin Beef Council also focused in on the grilling weekend. Angie Horkin with the Wisconsin Beef Council, along with the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation, just produced a Facebook Live video this morning at a Hy-Vee location preparing grilled flank steak as well as homemade potato salad. If you want to check that out, go to their Facebook feed, Wisconsin Beef Council or the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation for some insights. And the numbers are in. It looks like 14,543 farms across the state of Wisconsin applied for their portion of the Wisconsin Farm Support Program. That program ended about midnight on Monday. Wisconsin Ag Secretary Designee Randy Romanski says now Department of Revenue staff will be evaluating those applications as far as eligibility. Then they'll start doing the math and figuring out what the payments are going to look like. Department of Revenue would like to issue those checks beginning mid-July. So that's just a quick update on what's happening in food news for you on a Thursday. Don't forget, the markets are idle for tomorrow, an abbreviated trade week for traders down in Chicago. For more food news, I'd love to see you. Come on over to MidwestFarmReport.com. Fabulous Farm Babe on Facebook. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. I'll see you on Monday.
You too, Pam. Thank you. Here's Chris with the 4th of July weekend forecast.
It's going to be hot.
Okay,
that's one thing we can say already, and just go ahead and get that over with. We're going to be hot for the next couple of weeks. That being said, this is the next 6 to 10 day outlook over much of the country. We're expecting warmer than normal temperatures. That expands through the next 10 to 14 days even. So with that being said, As we go through the middle of the month, look for temperatures to be above our average high of 80. And what's going on with that is we've had this big ridge of heat that's really been over the desert southwest. And that's getting ready to strengthen and grow in size. As it does so, that means the hot, hazy, and humid weather is really going to take grip over much of the country. And here in the upper Midwest, we will be right on the edge of that. No showers and thunderstorms out there right now. We're staying dry at the moment. We had some towards the south earlier this morning. Those have since dissipated and fallen apart, but we're still seeing at least some high cloud cover outside. 84 is our temperature. The air is calm. Dew points are in the 60s, so it is still humid. 86 for our friends down in Janesville right now. Boscobel also at 86. It's 80s widespread across the state. It doesn't matter where you look. Then here are those dew points into the mid-60s. At this point, it's enough that it's a little uncomfortable. Your clothes are starting to stick to you a bit, and your hair is frizzing up as you step outside. Extra hairspray if you need to look nice while you're going to be out and about. We'll top out at 88 later on this afternoon. We'll start to cool back down into the 60s overnight tonight. Our winds change direction. They're going to be coming out of the north as we go through your Friday. We'll also see a better chance for some showers and thunderstorms on Friday. You saw those bubble up and then work their way towards the south. Temperatures are going to be into the upper 80s once again. And then as we move into Friday night, eventually we turn that all off. We'll go back into the 60s headed into your Saturday. But I really want to stress how things are going to look as we go through the next 10 days or so. Our average high, 81. We're well above that at this point. 88 for today and tomorrow. 90s as we move towards the weekend, and still upper 80s in the week beyond. That also comes with multiple chances for the showers and the thunderstorms. We're talking shower and thunderstorm chances starting next Monday and really just carrying on throughout much of next week. So we're talking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I will say none of those days are going to be washouts. What they're more likely to be are a little bit of what we saw on Monday. If you remember Monday, we had the showers and thunderstorms pop up right at noon, and then by the time we got you further towards the evening, they went right back down. The big stretch next week, I'm expecting a lot more of the same there. We do have the alert days for Saturday and Sunday. Most of that has to do with the fact that the heat index is going to be up near 100. And a lot of folks may not be drinking water when they celebrate the weekend. So drink water, wear light-colored clothing, that's loose-fitting if you're going to be out and about this weekend. Of course, have a happy 4th, but do so safely as well.
All right, stay cool. All right, Chris, thank you. Up next, we'll introduce you to our pet of the week, a cat named Dubs. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Home is dancing because no one's watching. Home is a reason to disturb the peace. Home is laughter. Home is where heads come to rest. A place to let go, and a place to find again. At Stanley Steamer, we love home, and we know that a clean home is a healthy home. We're ready when you are.
It's Steinhales' 4th of July mattress sale. Right now, get any size Sealy mattress for $99. We have purple hybrid mattresses in stock with free sheets and a pillow. Plus, save up to $800 on the largest selection of the best mattress brands, including our Dreams Cool Copper mattress sets. Get up to $300 in Steinhales cash with any Tempur-Pedic, Beautyrest, Stearns & Foster mattresses. Plus, get free next-day delivery and 0% financing for 60 months. Shop Steinhales' 4th of July mattress sale.
Save big money in your next project with 11% off everything now at Menards. Aluminum soffit is low maintenance, corrosion resistant, sturdy, and installs easily. 16-inch by 12-foot soffit panels are available in 12 colors. Plus, color matching aluminum trim is also available to match your soffits. Right now, all aluminum soffit systems are 11% off. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Baca Enterprises is truly humbled and thankful to all of our employees, residents, families, and vendors for their patience and cooperation.
Our employees have gone above and beyond with sanitation efforts, altering their daily routines, all while spreading joy and happiness throughout our communities.
Looking to the future, Baca Enterprises will be here for you.
To provide a sense of security and to provide comfort by keeping you safe and healthy.
Baca Enterprises is helping you live life with confidence. Visit our website to schedule your tour today.
It is time for our pet of the week. Meet Dubs. Our friends at the Dane County Humane Society say he's a happy cat with a big heart who wants to share some of it with someone special. He loves cuddling, playing with toys, and getting pets. He can be a little unsure of new cats, though, so keep that in mind. If you're interested in meeting Dubs, you can give the Adoption Center a call at 608-838-0413, extension 145, to learn more about him and to schedule an appointment. And our pet from last week, Cynthia, well, she's still looking for a home as well. Call on her, too. The Dane County Humane Society is holding another dog food drive Friday through Sunday. When you purchase any Champion brand dog food at any MOUNDS Pet Food Warehouse location, Champion will donate 5 pounds of food to the Humane Society's Pet Food Pantry program. This helps people in our community get the food they need for their pets during financial challenges. Plus, you'll get a free treat for your pup. You can't go wrong. This Friday through Sunday at MOUNDS. Here's Chris, one final check of the forecast.
Hey, if you're looking for something to stay inside and stay cool, I'd get a puppy if I, could actually take care of a puppy, right? With everything going on. I do want to give you one little look at the forecast before we head away for the rest of this Thursday afternoon before Live at 4. Temperatures are going to be hot. 88 for that high again. We're doing that again on Friday. Friday, we actually do have a better chance to see some showers and thunderstorms as well. 90s for the weekend with the alert day on Saturday and Sunday. Drink plenty of water. Wear loose fitting, light colored clothing there. And then as we get you towards next week, the shower and thunderstorm chances ramp up just a little bit, which means the humidity does too. We'll keep those temperatures in the 80s.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.